jerseys and the hosting London Pirates. Saw the London Lady Pirates defeat the Falfurrias Bells earlier by the score of 56 to 48. Tightened up there late, but London Lady Pirates hold on. We're a minute away from the tip-off here. We'll start off with both teams here. We'll start with London as number 1, Joshua Chesney. Number 2, Ames Buchanan. Number 3, Preston Casles. Number 4, Ty Leonard. Number 10, Sean Moreno. Number 11, Cade Kinghorn. Number 12, J.J. Rich. Number 14, Dylan Spencer. Number 22, Patrick McNorton. Number 30, Pearson Casles. Number 33, Bryce Marshall. Those are the London Pirates. Excuse me. Over for Falfurrias. We'll start with number 1, Victor Pettis. Number 3, Nathan Pettis. Number 20, Valek Garza. Number 21, Zeke Juarez. Number 22, Mateo Briseño. Number 23, Joe Galindo. Number 33, Derek Arena. Number 30, the Hino Benavides. And number 44, Mireles. Just has the first initial there on the roster, but that's the Falfurrias roster. We're going to have team introductions here. And London, state-ranked team, they have been all season with aspirations of hitting the playoffs and making a deep run. We've seen them here a couple of times picking up some wins over some state-ranked opponents from the 1A class here, but they've played a pretty solid schedule here all season long, and they've looked good doing it. Could be a tough out here for the jerseys. There's a lot to handle over there on the London sideline. You look at the starting 5, it's solid. Pearson, Preston, Caslas, those boys can play. Obviously familiar with each other as they're twins, but they play very well on the court together. Rounded out by Ty Leonard, but the man in the middle, Joshua Chesney. Stretch player in the post. He can serve it up from the outside. He can play down low. He's just a really tough out for anybody. And then also playing well in the paint, one of those grinded out type players, Patrick McNorton. So really solid in the front court are the London Pirates, and a very good backcourt as well. But it's a really solid team, well-rounded here, so we're going to get things going. Again, I'm Mark Malini here on the call here at London High School. The second half of our girls-boys doubleheader. So we're going to have Joshua Chesney jumping against Joe Galindo here to start things off. And the London Pirates control the tip here. Leonard swings it around. Preston Caslas. Over to Pearson Caslas and Leonard. They're going to go to Chesney down low. He finds the double team, but at the free throw line, getting his shot blocked there is Pearson Caslas. Gets it back, trying to post up on the low block, but here's Leonard in the corner to Preston Caslas. Back to Leonard's going to fire the three. off the mark, but rebound. Cazalis back to Chesney, who misfires from long range. So the London Pirates come up empty on their first possession, and they try to pass the ball up ahead, out of bounds, trying to get it to Regino Benavides, but ball goes out of bounds. Here's a three. Joe Galindo misfires. Pearson Cazalis with the rebound, and back come the London Pirates the other way. Leonard at the top of the key. Nice pass inside to Preston Cazalis, but pass gets tipped there, and Joshua Chesney drives. He'll draw the foul. So it's going to be the first team foul on Falfurrias, inbounding Leonard under his own basket. Inbounds to Preston Cazalis, and over to Chesney. The reset. Swings it over. Here's Leonard. Leonard on the drive, and Leonard to the hole. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. And Ty Leonard going to the free throw line. He's shooting two. They're going to call that foul on 33, Derek Cadena. His first, team second, as Ty Leonard puts London on the board first with the first free throw. And Leonard 2 for 2. Get things going in London with an early 2-point lead. Here's Juarez. And he's going to let it fly from the top of the key. Misses a three, but rebounded there underneath by Benavides. And London comes up with it anyway, and back comes Chesney up the court. Chesney out to Pearson Cazalis, catches and shoots, and they're going to call it travel. The ball's going to go over to Falfurrias. Jersey's ball here. Almost 2 minutes gone. No free throws from either team. No field goals from either team here so far. And here's a three by Joe Galindo. He misses. Rebounded underneath. That's Buchanan. They're going to call the foul on Benavides. This will be the first of Benavides. Team third. 3 quick fouls here on Falfurrias. With a little more than 2 minutes gone here in the opening quarter. Leonard to Pearson Cazalis, catch and shoot. They're going to call a travel there on the catch in the corner. They're going to call it on Preston Cazalis. So a sluggish start for both teams. No hits from the field just yet. But it's the Pirates with a 2-0 lead here off of 2 Ty Leonard free throws. Here's Nathan Pettis, guarded by Leonard. Pettis out to Juarez. Juarez swings it over. Galindo's going to take a three, and they're going to call him with the travel on another travel call here in the early going. Preston Cazalis looking for somewhere to go with the ball, gets it over to Chesney, and Chesney's going to drive, swings it over to Cazalis. Cazalis puts it up short, rebound. That's Pearson Cazalis, saves it in to Preston from the corner, and another traveling call, and that's the second one here. And both offenses here at the start stuck in neutral. 3 minutes gone here, and it's 2-0 lead for the Pirates. Here's a long two by Juarez, rebounded Here comes the Pirates looking to push the ball up ahead to Chesney. Chesney puts it up off the glass and in, and the first field goal of the game comes from Joshua Chesney. And it's a 4-0 lead here. And here's a three back the other way, misfired by Quadis. McNorton with the rebound, and back come the Pirates. Chesney swings it. Leonard can't corral the pass in the corner. Cross-court pass to Pearson Cazalis, who immediately sees a couple of green jerseys in his face. Swing over, wide open, deep three. Cazalis in the corner, and he drills it. And the Pirates are cooking now as they jump out to a 7-point advantage. And it looks like it's the Pirates shaking off the doldrums here at the start. And quick three coming back the other way in transition. Joe Galindo puts Falfurrias on the board. Later in the week goes inside of McNorton. McNorton on the low block finishes. Patrick McNorton sharp on the inside. And the Pirates scoring on their last 3 trips up the court. And here's a foul as Nathan Pettis puts it up. He's going to go to the line, draws the foul. It's going to be the first team foul on the London Pirates. They're going to call that one on McNorton, his first, team first. Buchanan and Bryce Marshall are going to come in as McNorton and Pearson Cazalis going to take a seat for the London Pirates here. And that free throw is good. And quickly back the other way, Preston Cazalis to the hole. Can't finish, but there's Marshall with the offensive board. And it's Falfurrias with the nice defensive play down low, and they're going to call a push here, and it's going to go back the other way. They're going to call a push off, and it looks like that's going to be called against Zeke Juarez. So it's going to be his first, team fourth. Leonard gives it to Marshall, who immediately sees a double team, and here's a deep corner three once again for Cazalis, and he gets the friendly bounce there, and another three for Preston Cazalis. It's an 8-point advantage here, and the London Pirates taking some time to get into rhythm, but you definitely see it now, and there's the defense going to work. Pettis trying to inbound the ball here. Gets it in, and Galindo shakes it off, goes to the hole. And he's going to be fouled, and that's going to be on Bryce Marshall. And Joe Galindo at the line to shoot 2. It's going to be the first on Marshall. Team second for London. It's a 12-5 game after Galindo free throw. Buchanan sends it out to the top of the key. Swing it over to Leonard. Leonard goes inside as Cazalis cutting to the basket, but Bryce Marshall there to clean things up, puts it off the glass for a bucket down low. 9-point London lead here, and here's Juarez. Swings it over to Galindo. Galindo, long three, lets it fly off the mark. And that's Cadena and Marshall getting tied up for it, and it's going to be Falfurrias' ball. And Nathan Pettis going to inbound here. Sean Moreno checking in. And inside misfiring, that's Benavides, and Pirates pushing the ball up the court. Pearson Caslis drives the runner off the glass. It's in, and the foul. Pirates get out and running, and good things happen for this team. And you see here, it's Pearson Caslis. Banks it home, picks up the foul, and he's going to have a chance at a three-point play here as he pushes the lead to 11 with that score. Call it 12 after the free throw as he completes the three-point play. Inside of 2 minutes to go here in the first half. And there's a runner, it's off the mark. That's missed by Juarez. Swing it over to Caslis. Marshall underneath with the offensive board and the putback. Bryce Marshall doing work in the paint. And it's a 14-point London lead. A minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. And it's just been London heating up over the last 4 minutes as Galindo misses from beyond the arc. Here's Benavides, puts it up and in, and he's going to go to the line. Over the first 3.5 minutes, it was just 2 free throws made for the Pirates. But ever since then, over the next 3 minutes, it's been a 17-7 burst for the Pirates, and they're finishing the first quarter strong here. As Benavides completes the three-point play. Here's Caslis on the drive, and he finishes down low. 21-8 here, coming up on a minute to play in the first. Swing it over to Galindo. And here's Garza. And Garza, the little runner from close range. Swing it over, wide open, Preston Caslis lets the three fly, and they're going to call the travel. Rough first quarter here for Preston Caslis. 3 travel calls. And much to the chagrin here of the London faithful, but travel call nonetheless, and it's going to be Falfurrias' ball. Coming up on 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Here's a drive by Juarez. The runner in the lane, gets it to go. Here's Preston Caslis over to Leonard on the wing. And back to Preston Caslis. Caslis tries to drive, bounces Sean Moreno, deep corner 3, yes! London doubles up Falfurrias here in the first quarter as they lead 24-12. And they really own the last 4.5 minutes of this quarter, putting up 22 points in the last 4 minutes. And headed to the second quarter, we'll take a break, and we'll be right back. This is Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, close to the start of the second quarter. The Pirates all over Falfurrias, 24-12, and the Pirates getting hot over the last 4 minutes of the first quarter. No field goals for either team during the first 3.5 minutes of this one, but the Pirates get hot, and to the Falfurrias jerseys credit, they were able to put up 12 points late in that quarter, but a lot of firepower over on the London bench. going to be London ball here. Ames Buchanan inbound for the Pirates. Second quarter underway. Swings it over to Buchanan. Preston Caslis in the deep corner. And Leonard looking for J.J. Rich in the paint, but pass way too tall, and London throws it away there. Early turnover here in the second quarter. And they get it in. They're going to call Preston Caslis on that foul as they try to get it into Valak Gadasa. But they're going to call Caslis on the foul there. They get that one in to Gadasa. Gadasa over to Juarez. And Juarez transition three, lets it fly, it's good. Falfurrias showing some range early, and they make it a 9-point game. And they're going to need that range to kind of stay in this game here with the bevy of scorers that the London Pirates have. And pass up ahead intended for Galindo. Preston Casla steps in front of that one, and he comes the other way. Numbers advantage. Bounce pass to McNorton. He finishes, and he's going to go to the line for an and one. McNorton going to try to finish off a three-point play here. And once the tempo is picked up, the London Pirates have found their rhythm here, and they're really cooking now. And McNorton can't finish off the three-point play, but with the bucket, it's an 11-point lead for London as they lead 26-15 here in the early second quarter. Here's Suarez. He shoots. Galindo on the inside, puts it back up, and he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line. He'll shoot two. Galindo rims in and out the first free throw. Makes it a 10-point game. And here's Buchanan. Puts the shot up, misses. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Falfurrias' possession. And the steal by Preston Caslis there on the inbound, and it's going to be a London possession here. Swings it over to Chesney. He lets it fly from beyond the arc. Misses. A little too much on that one there, and it's going to be Falfurrias' ball going the other way. And there's another steal, and Leonard just wrestles this one away, gets it down to Buchanan down low, off the glass and in. Ames Buchanan with the easy bucket there. Nice pass. Nice dish there from Ty Leonard. And back the other way, this is Mireles. He's going to go to the line. And Mireles going to take two. That's going to be the 15th foul. And Mireles makes both, makes it a 10-point game, and here's a whistle. And we're going to have a timeout here. It's going to be taken by the Falfurrias sideline. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll step away really quick. We'll be back. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Alive.
Would you like to help needy kids and win some great prizes? For every $100 donation to Sunny Glen Children's Home Big Ticket Fundraiser, you can earn a chance to win prizes like a new Ford Bronco, an African Safari, a Rolex watch, Cowboys tickets, and more. Donate today at sunnyglen.org.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our Offices of Economic Development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Real Sports Live, I'm Mark Molina. In the early second quarter, the Pirates leading the jerseys of Falfurrias 28-18. Fired into it at Chesney. He gets fouled as soon as he catches that one. That's going to be foul number 7 on Falfurrias, so it's going to be a 1-and-1 here for Joshua Chesney going to the line. And everybody on the line asleep there for Falfurrias. Chesney nearly went and got his own miss off the missed free throw, but pass up ahead of Galindo. Galindo in the paint, makes the move, shoots, comes up short. Rebound Chesney. Here's Chesney, coast to coast, goes up, gets fouled. Chesney's gonna go to the line one more time, and that's the 18th foul on Falfurrias here. So there's a shooting foul. Chesney shooting 2. Makes the first. Makes it an 11-point game. The ball out of bounds here. It's going to stay with Falfurrias. Inbounding Valet Garza for the jerseys. Gets it into Juarez. Juarez quickly trying to bounce it inside to Mateo Briseño. The ball out of bounds is going to be Jersey's ball. Garza tries to get it in, but Kazla's there on the deflection. Going to be another inbound attempt for the jerseys. He gets it in on the catch to Briseño. And a nice move underneath by Regino Benavides. He finishes at the basket. Makes it a 10-point game, 30-20. Back the other way, Pearson Caslas in the lane, little fadeaway, off the glass, gets the roll and the foul. Nice play going quickly the other way. Pearson Caslas, way to finish down low. Caslas completes the 3-point play and makes it 33-20. Back quickly the other way are the jerseys. Juarez over to Benavides. And back to Galindo. Galindo, long 3. Rebound by Garza. He misses the putback. Ball out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by London. Garza, inbounds. Catch and shoot missed by Galindo. And here's Pearson Caslas' bounce pass underneath. Trying to get it into Cade Kinghorn, who gets fouled. He'll go to the line for a 1-and-1 here. That's foul number 9. It's Cade Kinghorn at the line, puts in the first. Makes it a 14-point game. And Kinghorn, 2 for 2 from the line. It's 35-20, and Kinghorn heads back to the bench, and Bryce Marshall checks back in for the Pirates. Juarez up ahead to Galindo. in the lane, trying to dish it down low. To Briseño does. And Marshall ends up with it, and back the other way quickly is Leonard. Leonard trying to get it to Preston Cazalet, who had a clear lane to the bucket, but nice defensive play by Falfurrias in transition. And we got a timeout on the floor. 4:27 to go here in the first half, 30-second timeout. And we'll keep it right here, the London Pirates. As we mentioned, sluggish start for both teams at the start of this one. 3.5 minutes gone, and there was no field goals hit from the field, but then things got going, and here we are near the end of the first half, and the Pirates with 35 points, building a 15-point lead on the visiting jerseys. So coming out of the timeout here to inbound, Ty Leonard. Swing it over. Here's Chesney. Chesney on the drive, little runner. Gets it to go. It's good. We're going to have a Falfurrias inbound here. And we're going to have a 1-and-1 there on that last foul. I believe they said it was on Leonard. So Falfurrias going to enter the bonus here with about 4 minutes and some change to go. So at the line, Zeke Wattis. Wattis makes the first of the 1-and-1. And some players prematurely heading back up the court there, but gotta admire the hustle there. And Wattis splits free throws, and here's Leonard. Swings it over to Cazalet. Cazalet drives. Goes to the hole, comes up short, but he's going to go to the line. Pearson Cazalet. They're going to call the foul on Derek Cadena. And Pearson Cazalet to the line. Shooting 2 here, and that's going to be foul number 10 as the Pirates enter the double bonus. Free throws from here on out. Up to the half, and Cazalet makes the first. Mireles checks in for Falfurrias as Benavides. Excuse me, Cadena takes a seat. And Cazalet knocks them both in. And it's an 18-point lead. And here's a 3. And Galindo knocks it in from the wing. Cuts the lead to 15. Leonard from the top of the key finds Chesney all alone. Turn around off the glass and in. Nice play there. Makes it a 17-point game. And Leonard forces a turnover, and here comes Chesney quick the other way. Chesney splits the defense and puts it in, finishes on the other end. It's a 19-point lead and a missing close, and back come the Pirates. Preston Cazalet to the rack and in. Preston Cazalet made it look easy there. And we got a timeout on the floor. And we're going to go to the replay. And comes off the miss and just in position there. And then Cazalet splits the D, finishes at the rack, and you like to see that as it prompts a timeout here, and it's a 45-24 Pirate lead. They lead by 21, and we have a full timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, out of the timeout. Inside of 3 minutes to go. And coming back the other way, a much-needed shot by Falfurrias as Zeke Juarez. Back here's Caslis. Nice bounce pass to Marshall, and Marshall finishes underneath, and they're going to call the travel there. Here's a straightaway three, coming up short, rebounded there by Mireles. And they're going to call a travel here on Nathan Perez. After the infraction, it's going to be a Pirates possession. Then it goes to Marshall, turns around, finds Chesney. Chesney on the low block, but there's Marshall with the rebound, goes up with it, draws the foul. So Bryce Marshall heads to the line, draws the foul, he'll shoot two as his team up 19. Marshall makes it even 20 as we got 4 in, 4 out as Kinghorn, Rich, Moreno, and Buchanan check in for the Pirates. As Chesney, Pearson, Preston, Caslis, and Leonard take a seat. Marshall splits from the line, but the lead is now 20, 46-26. Lindo fires it inside. Back out at Juarez. Juarez pulls up, shoots, drills the long jumper. Buchanan into Marshall. Marshall out to Moreno. Moreno downstairs to Kinghorn. Passes to Marshall. Marshall hits the deck. And we have a timeout here on the floor. We're inside of 2 minutes to play in the first half. Pirates lead 46-28. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back.
And ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We're back, a minute 40 to go here in the first half. London leads 46-28 over Falfurrias. And Buchanan trying to get it into Rich. And Rich gonna take three, lets it fly, and Rich sinks the tray. 21-point London lead. And pass up ahead to Galindo. And nice play there by McNorton to deflect the pass. And here's Ames Buchanan trying to pass it down, but they're going to call the travel. It looked like the idea was to get the bounce pass to the trailing Kinghorn, but kind of lost its footing there. And here's the pressure by the Pirates. Up ahead to Galindo, and the pass a little long. And there's a turnover by Falfurrias in transition, so the ball goes over to London. Coming up on a minute to play here in the first half, and it's a 21-point Pirates lead over the jerseys of Falfurrias. Here's Rich trying to three from the deep corner, gets it blocked there by Juarez. Inside of a minute here. Swings it over to Galindo, corner three, Galindo lets it fly, and it's good. Seeing Galindo make the most of those good looks. See him get him any kind of a clean shot, he's going to be a threat to knock it down. Go downstairs, trying to get it to McNorton, but Moreno in the deep corner saves it. Swings it over to Buchanan, who gets his shot blocked. And up ahead is Pettis, and he throws it away. They're going to say it was deflected out of bounds. So Nathan Pettis is going to inbound right in front of the Pirates bench. Gets it in, Juarez lets it go. Misses Mireles, trying to get it out to Pettis. And they're going to call Rich there. So we're going to have a 1-and-1, and heading to the line for Falfurrias is Nathan Pettis. Pettis misses, and back comes London. And London doesn't get a shot off here, and that's how the first half ends. The London Pirates 49-31 lead at the break over visiting Falfurrias. 10 minutes on the halftime clock, and we'll take a commercial break. Set up the first half highlights, and we'll run that for you so we can see how we got to this point. But right now, word from our sponsors. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito. This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Gosling, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the half. I'm Mark Bolina here at London High School, and it's a 49-31 London Pirates lead over the visiting Falfurrias jerseys. Sluggish start for both teams in the first couple of minutes. 3.5 minutes before the first field goal of the game. That one belonged to Joshua Chesney, and ever since then, the London Pirates have been out and running, and they look comfortable and in a rhythm. So we're going to take you to the first half highlights so you can see how we got to this point. Sit back and enjoy. We'll be back. Pirates. Here's a long two by Juarez, rebounded. Here comes the Pirates looking to push the ball up ahead to Chesney. Chesney puts it up off the glass and in, and the first field goal of the game comes from Joshua Chesney. Can't corral the pass in the corner. Cross-court pass to Pearson Cazalis, who immediately sees a couple of green jerseys in his face. Swing over, wide open, deep three. Cazalis in the corner, and he drills it. And the Pirates are cooking now as they... And it looks like it's the Pirates shaking off the doldrums here at the start. And quick three coming back the other way in transition. Joe Galindo puts Falfurrias on the board. And quick three coming back the other way in transition. Joe Galindo puts Falfurrias on the board. Later in the week goes inside to McNorton. McNorton on the low block finishes. Patrick McNorton sharp on the inside. Fourth. Leonard gives it to Marshall, who immediately sees a double team, and here's a deep corner three once again for Cazalis, and he gets the friendly bounce there, and another three for Preston Cazalis. After Galindo free throw, Buchanan sends it out to the top of the key. Swing it over to Leonard. Leonard goes inside as Cazalis cutting to the basket, but Bryce Marshall there to clean things up, puts it off the glass for a bucket down low. In. And inside misfiring, that's Benavides, and Pirates pushing the ball up the court. Pearson Cazalis drives the runner off the glass, it's in, and the foul. Swing it over to Cazalis. Marshall underneath with the offensive board and the putback. Bryce Marshall doing work in the paint. And it's a 14-point London lead. A minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. And it's just been London heating up over the last 4 minutes as Galindo misses from beyond the arc. Here's Benavides, puts it up and in, and he's going to go to the line. A 17-7 burst for the Pirates, and they're finishing the first quarter strong here. As Benavides completes the three-point play. Here's Cazalis on the drive, and he finishes down low. 21-8 here, coming up on a minute to play in the first. Swing it over to Galindo. And here's Garza. And Garza, the little runner from close range. And much to the chagrin here of the London faithful, but travel call nonetheless, and it's going to be Falfurrias' ball. Coming up on 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Here's a drive by Juarez. The runner in the lane gets it to go. Here's Preston Cazalis over to Leonard on the wing. And back to Preston Cazalis. Cazalis tries to drive, bounces Sean Moreno. Deep corner three, yes! We get that one in to Garza. Garza over to Juarez. And Juarez transition three, lets it fly, it's good. This game here with the bevy of scorers that the London Pirates have. And pass up ahead intended for Galindo. Preston Cazalis steps in front of that one, and he comes the other way. Numbers advantage. Bounce pass to McNorton. He finishes, and he's going to go to the line for an and one. Falfurrias' ball going the other way. There's another steal, and Leonard just wrestles this one away, gets it down to Buchanan down low, off the glass and in. Ames Buchanan with the easy bucket there. Nice pass. Nice. Garza tries to get it in, but Cazalis there on the deflection. Going to be another inbound attempt for the jerseys. He gets it in on the catch to Briceño. And a nice move underneath by Regino Benavides. He finishes at the basket. Makes it a 10-point game, 30-20. Back the other way, Pearson Caslis in the lane, little fadeaway, off the glass, gets the roll and the foul. Swing it over, here's Chesney. Chesney on the drive, little runner, gets it to go, it's good. And it's an 18-point lead. And here's a three, and Galindo knocks it in from the wing. Cuts the lead to 15. Leonard from the top of the heap finds Chesney all alone, turn around off the glass and in. Nice play there. Makes it a 17-point game, and Leonard forces a turnover, and here comes Chesney quick the other way. Chesney splits the defense and puts it in, finishes on the other end. It's a 19-point lead and a missing close, and back come the Pirates. Preston Caslis to the rack and in. Preston Caslis made it look easy there. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, out of the timeout. Inside of 3 minutes to go. And coming back the other way, a much-needed shot by Falfurrias as Zeke Watt. And Buchanan trying to get it into Rich. And Rich gonna take three, lets it fly, and Rich sinks the tray. Here in the first half, and it's a 21-point Pirates lead over the jerseys of Falfurrias. Here's Rich trying to three from the deep corner, gets it blocked there by Juarez. See him get him any kind of a clean shot, he's gonna be a threat to knock it down. Go downstairs, trying to get it to McNorton, but Moreno in the deep corner saves it, swings it over to Buchanan, who gets his shot blocked. And the Pirates. And here's a long two by Juarez, rebounded. Here comes the Pirates looking to push the ball up ahead to Chesney. Chesney puts it up off the glass and in, and the first field goal of the game comes from Joshua Chesney. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of the third quarter here. There's a pass out the other way in transition. London gets on the board first. And there's a three from Galindo in transition. And Falfurrias comes up empty. All that time up the floor. They go underneath to McNorton. McNorton turns around, finds Caslis, who finds Chesney. And Chesney, the bucket and the foul. It's good passing all around here from the Pirates, making the extra pass, and they've been rewarded with easy buckets in the paint all game long. And Chesney going to the line to try to finish off a three-point play here. And Chesney makes it a 23-point lead for the Pirates. They're starting to put on the pressure here a little bit. And here's another three from Galindo. And Galindo shot the ball well here for Falfurrias. Whenever he gets an open look and some time, he's been knocking him down consistently. Just hasn't got that many looks. And here's Leonard to the rack, and he finishes. Ty Leonard, nice drive to the hole for the bucket. Here's Leonard picking up the steal. Down low to Preston Caslis, who finished it up and in. And the London Pirates picking up where they left off at the end of the first half. The lead is now 24. And there's a shot a little bit too strong, and Pettis able to wrestle that rebound away. And here's Galindo, another shot from downtown, doesn't get that one to go. Here's Suarez, rebounds, misses, and here's McNorton. And the Pirates pushing the ball up ahead. Off to Caslis. Caslis drives in the lane. There's the runner, gets it to go. Pearson Caslis with the runner in the paint. The lead is now 26. We got a foul call here, and it's going to be Falfurrias ball inbounding. In the corner, here's Garza. Garza on the drive, misses, rebound. There, Chesney. In the hands of Preston Caslis, who's pushing the ball for London up the court. Caslis dishes off to McNorton, over to a wide open Leonard in the corner. Too hard off the back of the rim. Rebound, here comes Nathan Pettis for Falfurrias. Over to Juarez, long jumper, gets it to go. Straightaway three, Caslis rims out. McNorton there for the offensive board. Puts it off the glass and in. Patrick McNorton making his presence felt there in the paint. Here's Juarez bringing it up. Guarded by Leonard. Takes the jumper. Misses. Preston Caslis with the rebound. Quickly the other way. Caslis drops it off to Chesney. Turns around off the glass. Can't finish, but draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Some more good passing in transition by this Pirate team. They got in transition. They attack, but they're doing such a great job here tonight of dishing at the last second, finding better shots to open players down in the paint. And Chesney makes both at the free throw line, makes it a 28-point lead. Here's Juarez, the runner in the paint. It's good. (64-38) the score now. Preston Caslis, long three, lets it fly. Misses. Galindo with the rebound. Zeke Juarez with the ball, bringing it up for Falfurrias. Swings it over. Galindo from the wing, over Chesney. Misses last couple, and here comes Leonard. Quickly in transition, Chesney catch and shoot. Yes! Joshua Chesney in rhythm. Let's check out that replay. And it starts here with Galindo as he misses that shot, and this Leonard's so good in transition, drives, finds Chesney, catch and shoot, and just so good when he's in rhythm. And makes it a 29-point lead, and we have a full timeout on the floor. Pirates lead 67-38. We'll be back. Keep it here.
Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And we're back here late in the third quarter, and the London Pirates swell the lead to 29 points after a three ball by Joshua Chesney. We're inside 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Garza gets the ball into Juarez, and we still have the full court pressure, and London comes up with a turnover. They get it to Chesney, and Chesney attacks the basket, and he finishes, and it's a 31-point lead for the London Pirates. Points off turnovers for the London Pirates, especially the start of this third quarter. Gets it in, catch and shoot. It's Caslis. And there's Pearson Caslis on the putback and the foul. My, oh my, the London Pirates just all over the floor here as they push their lead. Pearson Caslis at the line to finish off an and one, he hopes. Misses it short. And there's Chesney coming up with another London turnover. Swings it back over to Pearson Caslis. Deep corner, he's going to drive. And he takes it to the hole. And there's another turnover. They fire it to Chesney. Down to Leonard. And Leonard can't get that pass. And this place might have erupted had Ty Leonard finished underneath there. And Leonard gets a piece of that one as Juarez tries to inbound. And he'll give it a go from in front of the London bench. Juarez gets it into Garza. And the Pirates with this full court pressure here in this second half. And the jerseys have no answers for it. They swing it over to Galindo. Galindo steps inside for the long two, drills it. The lead is 33, and this one thrown away. You've seen Galindo get his open shots here, and he's getting the looks, he's taking them, and he's making them, but not much else anywhere from this Falfurrias offense, anywhere else. Mirada's going to sit down here as Derek Cadena is going to check in. Juarez guarded closely by Leonard. Here's Galindo out to Bettis. Juarez looking for a screen. He's going to drive, pulls it back out as Leonard stays with him the whole way. From the free throw line, it's Cadena. Passes it out. There's Galindo, gets it. Blocked by Chesney. He's coming back the other way. Joshua Chesney to the hole, but there's Bryce Marshall for the offensive board and keeps this possession alive. Over to Preston Caslis. Bounce pass trying to get it to Chesney, but ball looks like it was kicked out of bounds. It's going to stay with London. Get it into Marshall here. Caslis to Chesney. Over to Leonard in the paint, turns around, and he's going to send it back to the top of the perimeter to reset here. And here's the drive runner in the lane. Preston Caslis, like butter, finds the bottom of the net. Ball out of bounds, going to be Pirates ball. Here's Chesney going to drive, gets fouled. They're going to call that one on Joe Galindo. It's going to be London ball with Leonard inbounding right in front of his own bench. Leonard on the drive, off the glass and in, and the foul. Just a nice textbook shot fake there. Takes a little bit of daylight, attacks the rack hard, and gets rewarded with the bucket. And trying to finish off a three-point play is Ty Leonard. And both these teams coming out of the break, one with a lot of energy and one just trying to play catch-up and meet the energy that the London Pirates are putting out. But the Falfurrias jersey is just shell-shocked here in the third quarter as the lead swells to 38 points. And it's this Pirates pressure. They had the big lead and they come out with the pressure, and the jerseys right now just out of rhythm, off balance, all over the place. And Chesney on the drive. Chesney finds a lane. Reverse layup, gets the row and the foul. And not much room there on that baseline, but Joshua Chesney found just enough, and he goes with the reverse layup, finishes, and pushes the lead to 41 as he finishes the three-point play, and it's an 81-40 game. And the Pirates starters heading to the bench to a big round of applause. We'll save for the crew on the floor right now, but in it's Pearson Caslis, Patrick McNorton, Sean Moreno, JJ Rich, and Cade Kinghorn for the Pirates to finish off the third quarter. You look at these Pirates and you see all the firepower they have. They have the state ranking and all that, and they're a really well-rounded team, but I think one thing that's not underscored as much as their volatile offense is the way they can play defense and put pressure, force teams into turnovers, and that results in a lot of the offense that you see. Here's a corner three, short is Rich, and on the putback, it's good. It's 83-40. Inside of a minute to play here in the third quarter. Juarez gives it up. Here's Briseño, gives it to Pettis. Pettis out to Garza. The jumper from the free throw line, no good. McNorton pulls in the rebound. Here comes Rich, gets it to Pearson Caslis in the corner, and Caslis inside the three-point line. Fires the jumper. A little bit off the mark, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Falfurrias' ball with 12 seconds to play here in the third quarter. There's a steal and wide open in the deep corner. It's Rich in and out, but there's Moreno back to Cazalis, and there's 4 seconds over to Rich. He'll try again. Lets it fly. Short. And that's how the third quarter ends. We're headed to the fourth, ladies and gentlemen, and the London Pirates dominate that third quarter, push their lead to 43 points, 83-40. We'll take a quick break, and the fourth quarter coming your way. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
Would you like to help needy kids and win some great prizes? For every $100 donation to Sunny Glen Children's Home Big Ticket Fundraiser, you can earn a chance to win prizes like a new Ford Bronco, an African Safari, a Rolex watch, Cowboys tickets, and more. Donate today at sunnyglen.org.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Start of the fourth quarter here, and the London Pirates coming out of half with a pretty sizable lead already. Coming, didn't take their foot off the gas one bit. If anything, they applied more pressure. With coming out, playing with that full court pressure, forcing turnovers, and they blew this game much wider open than it was already. Here's Buchanan. Here's Rich, dribbles it back out, over to McNorton. McNorton from the free throw line. Spins, gets it out of Rich, in the corner, wide open, misses. And he's trying for that three. Pass up ahead, McNorton comes up with the steal. And here comes Ames Buchanan pushing the ball for London. Buchanan over to Moreno, and Moreno gonna dribble it back out over here. Gets it to Rich. Rich dribbles and dribbles back out as Falfurrias putting on the pressure on the perimeter. And there's a runner in the lane by Moreno, a little too hard off the back of the rim. And out of bounds. They're going to call that off of Derek Cadena, who tried to save it. It's going to be London ball. Moreno into Rich. And to Buchanan. They swing it over. There's Rich. There's Moreno from the corner. Can't get it to go, and Buchanan's there to keep the possession alive. Ames Buchanan. Long three from the wing. Short. Rich from just inside the three-point line, and he gets the jumper to go. J.J. Rich sees one fall. He's been trying here the last couple of minutes. Gets that one to go, and he makes it a 85-40 game. And here's Juarez. Juarez trying to back down Buchanan there on the low block, and they're going to call the foul. Looks like they're going to call it on Buchanan as Juarez try to back him down. Actually, it's going to be on Falfurrias, so it's going to be London ball. Norton at the free throw line. Trying to pass it back out. Here's a turnover. Zeke Juarez out to Galindo in the deep corner. And they're going to call the travel. Ball going to go the other way. Get the ball to McNorton. Here's Rich. He fires off a three. Misses, and there's Buchanan once again. Gets fouled. He'll go to the line. So foul number 8 for Falfurrias as a team. Buchanan at the line. Buchanan makes them both. It's a 47-point game. Pass up ahead to Galindo. Here's a drive by Juarez. So Victor Pettis in for Falfurrias to inbound. Gets it into Galindo, guarded closely by Moreno. In the corner, Galindo. Out to Juarez. Pettis cross court to Galindo, catches in the corner, shoots over Buchanan. Misses. Moreno gets the rebound, and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line. He'll shoot at least one here, and the 1-and-1, and it's the 19th foul on Falfurrias with a little less than 5.5 to go here in this one. Moreno misses. It's rebounded by Galindo. There's the whistle, and Galindo's going to get fouled. They're going to call the push on Buchanan there. And there's another London steal, and here's Moreno. Over to Buchanan. Buchanan lets it fly. And up ahead of Galindo all alone, and Galindo in the open court just going to lay it in, but can't finish. Neither can Pettis. Moreno gets it underneath the Kinghorn, and Kinghorn can't control that pass as the ball goes out of bounds. And here's Galindo, turns around, runs into the wall, named Bryce Marshall there. And here comes Kazlas up ahead to Leonard. Leonard to the rack, can't finish. There's Bryce Marshall with the offensive board. Loses it underneath. And here's Galindo. They swing it over, and there's a travel there on Victor Pettis. It's going to be Pirates ball. Ty Leonard into inbound here. Give it over to Chesney. And Chesney back to Leonard, back to Chesney inside. Chesney attacks the basket. Rebound, Preston Caslis turns around, he'll get fouled. Looks like it's going to be on Zeke Wattis there. It's going to be foul number 10. And the Pirates going to go into the double bonus here with 4 minutes and some change left in the fourth quarter. Caslis misses the first. And makes the second, and it's a 48-point game. Swing it over. Here's Galindo, long three. Misses Caslis, tracks down the rebound up ahead to Chesney. Chesney turns around and just drops it in. The lead is 50, 3.5 to play. Bettis goes at Marshall. And Marshall just kind of stood there and it was enough. 90-40, and will the Pirates push for the century mark? We'll see. Bounce pass to Leonard. Gets turned away there by Mireles. Ball going to stay with London here as Preston Casla is going to inbound from the baseline. Gives it to Marshall. Marshall turns around, puts it up short, gets his own rebound, just going to lightly lay it in there. And it's a 92-40 game inside of 3 minutes. And there's a steal. And Leonard all alone on the wing, lets it fly. And there's Caslis on the putback, Pearson Caslis. Happy about that one as he points to the bench on his way up the floor. It's 94-40. And this has just turned into a rout in the second quarter. There's another Falfurrias turnover, and here's Leonard. Gets it back out to Caslis on the fake. Nice move, spin move inside, puts it up. And they're gonna call it travel. And he's had a few of those today, and he can't believe it as he heads back up the court. And we got a timeout on the floor. We got a player down, so we'll take a break. Keep it here. We'll be back.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
back here. It's 94-40. The London Pirates all over the Falfurrias jerseys here in this one. With the big third quarter to really blow the game wide open. The Pirates came out the defensive pressure, and well, the jerseys have had really no answers for it. And there's another turnover. They give it to Chesney, and Chesney with the jam, putting the exclamation point on things. And that's worth another look, and just with authority. You see Leonard just give it up to Chesney, and it's Chesney throwing it down. So with that emphatic statement, the London Pirates head to the bench, and in come the reserves to finish it off here. And there's a shot by Juarez, and there's McNorton. Here's Kinghorn out to Buchanan. Buchanan drives, picks up the foul. Buchanan to the line. So now in for the Pirates, Sean Moreno, Patrick McNorton, J.J. Rich, James Buchanan, and Cade Kinghorn. And Buchanan misfires there. And Buchanan splits free throws. And the lead is 97-40. And there's a three knocked in by Victor Pettis. To McNorton. McNorton from the corner. Over to Buchanan in the deep corner. Buchanan gonna drive. The runner is good. (99-43). And Briseño swings it over to, and Falfurrias just trying to play keep away here, and Falfurrias is just going to be okay with trying to dribble it out here, as they trying to get the small victory of keeping the Pirates away from the century mark. But right now it's 99-43. And they nearly had a steal there, and the Pirates are just trying to get to that century mark, and doesn't look like they're going to do it. And Falfurrias dribbles out the last 40-some-odd seconds, and that's the game as the Pirates run through the Falfurrias jerseys 99-43. 1 point short of that century mark, ladies and gentlemen, but that's going to be it here as the Pirates use a big third quarter to extend an already big halftime lead, and that's going to be it here, ladies and gentlemen. The Pirates once again victorious 99-43. Thank you everybody for watching. Watch us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, on Roku TV, Roku Network, and on Apple TV. So thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mark Molina, and once again, Pirates 99, the Falfurrias jerseys 43. Have a good